Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the 99 golden ticket Brian Finneran review. And this is Brian Finneran, and that's what he does. You throw up lobs, and there's a good chance he comes down with it. We're gonna try it again here. 34 yards away, fade in the back. Finneran. Oh, he almost came down with that. Imagine if he did come down with it, that would be something else. But check out this play. We're throwing up the fade again, and Finneran bouncing around, and he comes down with it for the touchdown. I don't even know how. He was getting knocked around in air, and he somehow still got it. And then we throw the halfback pass, and Finneran is just putting on a show right now. If you weren't impressed with Finneran the first video, this video might change your mind. We're throwing it up again for Mr. Finneran, and he comes down with yet another touchdown grab, and it's just ridiculous, man. Here he's left all by himself. That's a little bit too easy, but he's about to take some contact, but it's okay because he has such great spec catching and all that he'll take the hit, and he's so tall, he just skies over people. And this is golden ticket Brian Finneran. This is what he does. Now this is what I do, forcing it to him. Sometimes, I put in triple coverage. Just a little disclaimer, this is just all the throws that I'm throwing to Finneran in this video, just like the part 1, and sometimes it's not good read. Sometimes I can make it a good read anyways, and he almost came down with that. Unfortunately, it's an interception, but we're gonna come out with this win anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, this Finneran, really liking it, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to just abuse because it does things that you're not supposed to do. It's kind of unfair that you could just throw up passes like this and you expect them to come down with it if the quarterback throws it better. Second down and 10, we're going back to that fade in the back of the end zone where he's so beastly at grabbing them, but unfortunately there's 5 people there, so it's a little bit hard to come down with those catches. But this one, check it out. He actually almost comes down with that. That's the magic, that sometimes he actually will come down with it, but for the most part, you're probably not going to get intercepted. That's the thing. You're probably not going to throw an interception because he just goes up and takes the ball away from the DBs, and whether he drops it or not is a whole nother story. You see, he comes down with a few drops. Obviously, I'm forcing the ball in the quadruple cover sometimes, so that'll happen. As you see, we're playing for an Andrew Luck, and we ended up getting an Andrew Luck, just like how we had the Andrew Luck last time. So now we start off this next game the same way we started off the last one, and Finneran coming down with the catch again, just throwing up fades. Who's are just lobs, and who's gonna stop it? Which quarterback is gonna go up there and say, I can stop that? Who's gonna make him drop the ball? He takes the contact there, but he still gets the touchdown. And I'm just is he worth the price he's at right now? If you have the coins and you want to have fun with a guy who can come down with some of the most ridiculous catches, along with burn the top off the defense like that with his 97 speed, then why not go for it? It's all about whether you're gonna have fun with the card or not. And if you're gonna have fun doing this kind of stuff with Finneran, then go ahead, man. You want to spend $800K on Finneran? Go ahead. Now this was just a bad thing by me here. I tried to throw the fade out there, and I don't know, it took forever to develop. I was hitting X, nothing happened, and by the time I hit X, Finneran was in the middle of the field and ended up being an interception. But check out the spin there by Finneran, putting on the speed, and Finneran is taking it all the way. Oh god, he's spinning, he's juking, he can truck, he can jump, he can do everything, man. He can literally do everything. The only thing he cannot do is 102 speed Randy Moss. That's the only thing he can't do. Otherwise, he does everything better than every single wide receiver in the game. All right, he does everything better. That's just what he is. He's that much of a glitch. Like, the person who made this golden ticket really made an OP card here with Finneran. All right, I'm just saying. I'm not saying because I have him. I'm just saying based on the receivers I've had. I play with Calvin. I play with Moss. I play with quite a few pretty good receivers, and I haven't played with the Man 25 Calvin or the Ultimate Legend Moss. But I'll tell you right now, this Finneran blows the other Mosses and Calvins right out the water. Here we're trying to run that wide receiver screen, throwing it out, but Cap's a little bit off, or else we might have had a touchdown there. But 3rd down and 3, you see Finneran catching traffic, also dumb high, and he gets a touchdown there. So my review on Finneran is that he is what you think he is. Does he live up to the hype? Pretty much. He's not a god. He doesn't come down with everything. Like I said in part 1, if there's a player that comes down with literally every single catch possible, then that's just stupid on the EA Sport Muck guys' part for making that possible, because it shouldn't be possible. There should be ways for people to drop passes. They're human. But Finneran does this. He blows the top off the defense again and gets a touchdown. All the other stuff he does, he is the best receiver. Does he drop a few passes? Obviously, like this one here, he's going to drop it. Oh, well. Oh, well. He comes down with most of the other ones. When you throw up those lob streaks, he comes down with it more often than not. Here, blows the top off the defense again. Brandon Browner has no chance against Finneran. The other thing is he's human against the press. If he's getting pressed a lot, then, eventually he's not gonna be able to break it too often. He doesn't break the press more than other receivers, But then again, I don't really have receivers that break the press too much ever. I'll have like someone with 150 release, but they never seem to break the press. Maybe that's just me, but from what I observed, Finneran doesn't exactly break the press better than any other receiver. But what he does do is catch those kind of passes. He's still just completely dominating the game of football, man. So what we're gonna do with this card is, because it's so much fun, and because some people will be really mad at me if I did sell it. And look at just beastly stuff there, breaking tackles, all kind of stuff. Obviously he's strong, he's breaking tackles and stuff. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do at least like one season with Finneran, maybe half a season, a month season, just a few games to see how it goes, just because it's so much fun. And check out the game he had, 577 yards. I mean, obviously part of that is my opponent for allowing that to happen. Anybody who allows any receiver to get 577 yards, that's a little bit under defense. Actually, a lot under defense. But at the same time, some of those catches Finneran came up with, there's no answer for it. There's absolutely no answer. And here we're just chucking it up, and Finneran skying over the top of the defense. Like I said, you throw up a lob streak, and who's going to stop it? You have that convenience that it's probably not going to get intercepted, because you got Calvin and Moss who are 6'4" and 6'5", and look at this, dude, he's just jumping over people. How tall is he again? Let me say it again. He's 6'7", and he's jumping over people. What the hell? But yeah, you got some cornerbacks like Brandon Browner and Richard Sherman who are really tall and maybe can touch a Calvin or Moss thing. But with Finneran, can they really touch the ceiling that Finneran can get to, along with the jumping and stuff he does? And then when you throw wide receiver screens, he's able to accelerate out, because the 50, a good skill he has is the 99 acceleration. So when you throw a wide receiver screen, he's gonna go on a dime. He's gonna accelerate he's gonna accelerate like little Sean McCoy would. And here he fumbles for the second time in our 6 games. Well, obviously I've thrown to him like, he's made like at least 70 catches for us in these 6 games. So if he fumbles it 2 times out of 70, I would say that's a pretty good ratio, even though most of them are lob fades or whatever. But still, I would say 2 out of like 50. I would say that's a pretty good ratio, you ask me. And here we see Finneran once again, wide receiver screen, gonna go in for the touchdown. In this game, just showing off Finneran's speed and acceleration out of those wide receiver screens. And towards the end of the game, I started doing some of the slot fades. I figured some people will want to see me do a few slot fades. I just see Finneran catching yet another catch in traffic. That's pretty much the only thing I haven't done with Finneran. I tried everything else. I've done drag routes, I've done wide receiver screens, I've done a ton of lob passes, ton of end zone fades from the corner but not in the slot. So here's the slot fade, and look at Finneran just going up. Another thing, just like when you throw the lob fades, when you throw the slot fade here, who's gonna pick it off? And now in the corner here, you see Finneran dropping the pass. Unfortunately, I mean, it kind of sucks that he drops more passes than you expect in this spot. But sometimes when he does catch that, it's cool. And you got the safety blanket, like I said, who's going to pick that off? So it's fun to play with. And there you see triple coverage. No one's picking it off. Someone swatted it, though. Second down, though. We throw it in the back. And Finneran just skying up there and getting it. So that's pretty much it for the Finneran review. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Let me know if this review helps you out. Anybody who's thinking of getting the card, let me know if it helps you out. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer as much as I can in the comment section. So if you have any questions about the card, let me know. I'll try to address them all. So leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Man 25 Ultimate Team games and Finneran gameplay. And I will catch you guys next time.